gave both of us one Game Boy to split. It usually ended with one of us having a black eye, but we got very good at Tetris. And you want to see a collector's item? So still got the Tetris here, right here. Look at that. And see, this is how old it is. So that's Tetris. And then this is, whatever broken part that isn't there anymore. I didn't break it. It came like that. So Tetris cartridges, hard to get a hold of in today's day and age. But during the quarantine, I got my Game Boy, got my Tetris, only Game Boy game I play, and I got my Wii, where, as you all know, I love to play golf. Don't have a golf club jacket yet, but maybe that's going to be my next purchase. So I like to dress up when I'm hosting the Q or any sort of trivia matchup, and I especially like to get snazzy when I'm giving away free money to you, possibly you, the person who I'm talking to right now. $50 is on the line here today. Now, earlier this week, I had the pleasure of debuting a new sort of game. It was wordplay trivia. We will get back to that possibly even later this week, but today it's classic, good old-fashioned multiple choice. It's either A, B, or C. 1, 2, 3. As the Jackson 5 once sang. So you got 12 questions today, and if you get them all right, then you get at least a share of the $50 prize pot. Don't worry, even if you miss a question, it's going to be okay. 20th, so you got 5-6 days left. At the end of that game, whoever's got the most points wins $1,500. Yeah, $1,500, which is more than the check I received for my stimulus today. So $1,500 is on the line, as well as $50 here today. Very easy to play. I'm going to ask you a question. You got about 8 seconds to answer. Finger, use your thumb, your toe, your nose, whatever appendage you prefer. Hit what you think is the correct answer, and you could be that much closer to 50 big ones. Everybody got it? Good. I also want to remind y'all to share this app with your family, with your friends. Let them know it's fun to play trivia. It's even more fun when a doofus in a Tetris jacket is the one hosting the trivia. Every time you share and somebody uses your referral code, you get an extra life and they get an extra life. Speaking of video games, whoever invented this was probably a video game fan, because extra lives, remember playing Super Mario Brothers? Remember where to find the first one? It was the hit you didn't even know it was there. Then you jumped up. What the hell is, it's an extra life. It's a new Mario or a new Luigi. You could have one here today, and it might come in valuable. If you miss a question, just use an extra life, and we're about off and running. So we used to do heart pieces here on the Q to honor Zelda, to honor the legend of Zelda. This is a fun story. Somebody tweeted me the Nintendo cartridge Zelda, but instead of the actual sticker on it, it was a Zelda from Pet Sematary, which is the scariest movie character in history that I've ever seen. Nightmares for years, decades on end. Still does. All the picks. I get it. And I think we're ready to get going here. You guys ready? Multiple choice. Here we go. 12 questions, $50 is at the end of this rainbow. So, very first question is, the C in CNN stands for what? Is it Canadian, Central, or Cable? And how did you like that James Earl Jones impression? This is CNN. I'm not a good Darth Vader impressionist. He's a big Braves fan, and that's why it's based in Atlanta. So y'all know your stuff here today. All right, your next question, another multiple choicer, as they all are going to be here, is, in college football, how many points are you awarded for a safety? Is it 1 point, 2 points, or 3 points? Is it different than in the NFL? You tell me. How many points are you awarded for a safety? Okay, so this is what the ref does when you get a safety. He does this, like he's praying, like, oh my God, I can't believe that just happened to our quarterback. And then the team who got the safety also gets the ball, which is a huge advantage, and you get 2 points. Doesn't matter if it's junior football, the NFL, college football, safety is always 2 points. So if the ref looks like he's doing some weird prayer, he's actually just giving a team 2 points. Oh, this live sports. But we get to compete here today. Your next question, your third one of 12. Which model of Tesla was manufactured first? Was it the Model X, the Model 5, or the Roadster? So I was this close to getting a Tesla. I know you look at this jacket and you say, well, Mark, you have all the money in the world. I was this close to getting a Tesla, but apparently, like if you order them, I don't know what it is now, but back when I was going to get it, it was like a 6-month waiting period, and I needed to drive tomorrow. So I got a Ford Fusion, and I do love it. So the answer that we were looking for, this is not the one with the X-Wing, that was the Model X, and the Model S5, pretty expensive. Looking for the Roadster. The Roadster. It's the correct answer. And that took some of y'all out of the running. But again, remember, keep getting points because you're playing for the monthly leaderboard. The answer was the Roadster. 319 perfect rounds left as we progress to number 4. And that would be George Carlin claimed there were how many words that you can't say so was it 3? Now there's way more bad with 3. 13, I could probably think of 13 words you're not allowed to say, but the core building blocks of those words would be 7. So 7 points. Well, not really. I mean, yeah, you could get 7 points struck against you. The answer is 7 words. New Republic was owned by which founder of Facebook? Was it Mark Zuckerberg, Eduardo Severin, or Chris Hughes? All right, so I'm trying to think of who I know from the movie The Social Network, which is how we all know Facebook. And we know, obviously, Mark Zuckerberg was played by Jesse Eisenberg. Andrew Garfield played Eduardo Severin. And Chris Hughes, was he even in the movie? I don't know, but he's the correct answer. You can believe it. Yeah, Chris Hughes came in. Was the first monkey to survive traveling to space. Need that monkey's first name. Was it Albert, Abel, or Marcel? Trying to think of famous monkeys that I know. Okay, I know that there was a monkey named Marcel on Friends. That was Ross's monkey. That I don't even know if we knew what happened to Marcel. He just wasn't there for a season. And then Abel, not sure. Albert, not sure if there's a monkey. If I had a monkey, I'd name it Abel, after the first monkey to survive traveling to space. Congratulations, Abel. You are a pioneer. That was correct, sir. And that really took some people down. So not a lot of monkey enthusiasts, not a lot of Jane Goodalls. And I know she studied gorillas, but come on, gorillas, monkeys. I'd like to have either one as a pet. 50 perfect rounds left. And your next question. In the film Newt Rockne All-American, which actor played the Gipper? Was it Ronald Reagan, George Gipp, or Rock Hudson? Think about this one. All-time great sports movies. Newt Rockne from Notre Dame, legendary fighting Irish, a hero to Rudy Rudiger from the movie Rudy. But we were actually looking for former president of the United States, Ronald Reagan. Yeah, before he was president, he was an actor, and he played the character of George Gipp, based on the real George Gipp, who they nicknamed the Gipper. Win one for the Gipper? Did you get a point, at least, for the Gipper? Or for Reagan? Or for Rock Hudson, for that matter? Did you get that one right? It looks like we still got some perfect rounds left here, so good on you for knowing that our president used to be an actor. And your next query here, as it really starts to get intense in the queue. Which of the following is the better poker hand between these three? Is it full house, 4 of a kind, or a straight flush? Again, not a poker player. I'm a blackjack guy. I can count to 21 okay, but having the math skills to play poker and then having to have like the face, I don't know. Maybe I should wear this jacket and roll into a Vegas casino when they reopen, because this is intimidating. This face, not so much. The answer is a straight flush. Looking for a straight flush, and that took some people down. So now we're less perfect rounds than we were before, but we still have 4 questions remaining, meaning we're at our 9th one. See, I know a little bit about math. Your next multiple choice question. Which constitutional amendment abolished slavery Which one was that? Was that the Third Amendment, the 13th Amendment, or the 23rd Amendment? Something everyone should know and study in school, particularly this incredibly important amendment. Well, the Third Amendment, I believe that said that a soldier can't just stay at anybody's house in peace. It was the 13th Amendment we were looking for, and we still have 48. Your 10th question today. Multiple choice are coming at you. The Philip Morris Companies changed its name and is now known as what? Is it PMC, PMOCO, or name? Remember how KFC used to be Kentucky Fried Chicken? And then they just changed it to KFC so that we wouldn't know it's fried, even though we still see the F. You know, that's smart to me, KFC, but I'm still dining at your restaurant. Give me a double decker or whatever the. Answer. And we didn't fool a lot of people in here. Can't get that fastball by y'all. So we have 43 perfect games remaining. Louis Man is in there. Classic Q is in there. Jokester, fan favorite, is still in there. So we still got some competitors. Adventists or Jehovah's Witnesses. So this was invented by John and his brother William, and this was in Michigan, I believe. It was out of Michigan. I want to say it was like a sanitarium or something, and they wanted something to feed the people who were staying there, and they wanted to conform to Seventh-day Adventists. Adventists, they advent on the seventh day. I'm not sure what they do in their religion, but I know they eat cornflakes. Try them again for the first time. I'll take mine with 2 spoonfuls of sugar. The answer was Seventh-day Adventist. And 33 perfect rounds remain as we move into our last question. And I'll be honest with y'all, this is one of my all-time favorite questions we've ever asked on the Q, and it just happens to be the last one today. Here we go. What is the last name of Sacha Baron Cohen's character Borat? Is it Sagdiev, Kipeltrovsky, or Rumbahaven? Aren't you glad that wasn't a fill in the blank? Huh? See, we care about you here at the Q. What do you got? Sagdiev, Kipeltrovsky, or Rumbahaven? We're looking for Borat. What's the full name of this movie? It's like Borat, Cultural Learnings of America for Make Benefit Glorious Nation of Kazakhstan. We were looking for your first option. Sagdiev is the last name of Borat. What a classic movie. It was the character that Sacha Baron Cohen had created for his UK TV show. Then obviously he blew up here in the States on HBO and made a bunch of movies. He's still making movies. He's a fantastic comedic actor, but Borat is one of the ones he's still known for. And people quote this way too often. That's my wife. Okay, we get it. We all saw the movie. It's that was that's what she said before that's what she said. So we appreciate you, Sacha Baron Cohen. We appreciate you, Borat. And you did indeed make your nation glorious. So who won? How'd we do? Everybody good? Let's see. How many people won this thing? This is 30 people, 30 winners here today. Congratulations to Fruits. Won. John Robb 1996, again in the winner's circle. Mantaro, a lot of good competitors here today. This was a tough slate of questions, so I'm very proud of y'all for knocking this multiple choice out of the park. What do you do now? You live your lives, you stay safe, you stay distant, and you just hang in there and you enjoy the sense of community that we can have for a little bit here on the Q. You got 2 games every day. So Audrey hosts 7 p.m. East Coast 1, and then I'm back here my regular time slot, 8:30 on the East Coast, 5:30 out where I live on the sunny West Coast. So tune in tomorrow. We're going to have some different formats for y'all in the next couple weeks. Stay tuned right here to the I'm Mark Ellis, and I prefer beat-type music.